Some birds fly in flocks because they need direction. But there is one bird that flies alone in the sky, so high that other birds cannot even breathe at that level. That bird does not fly alone because nobody is with it. It flies alone because its mindset is different. And maybe that is the biggest difference between an ordinary person and a winner. Most people live as part of the crowd. They wake up in the morning, open their phones, look at other people's lives, and slowly start forgetting their own. Their dreams, their energy, their confidence. Everything starts burning in the fire of comparison. But some people do not break because of pain. They do not fear loneliness. They do not run away from failure. They turn pain into fuel, and one day those same people rise like an eagle. This is not just the story of a bird. This is your story, the story of the person inside you who is still not ready to give up, the person who may be broken inside but still wants to rise again. If you feel lost in life, if you feel weak, if you feel like the world does not understand you, then maybe there is an eagle hidden inside you too. Chapter 1. Why does the eagle fly alone? High above the mountains, where the air becomes thin and even the clouds seem to pause. An eagle flies alone. No crowd, no noise, no approval, no applause. Just silence. And maybe that silence is its greatest strength. Because some heights cannot be reached with the crowd. Some dreams require you to walk alone. The truth is, when a person starts changing, first their habits change, then their priorities change, and after that, their company changes. The people who used to waste hours talking with you may suddenly find your silence strange. The people who used to stay awake all night with you may now think your early mornings are too much. When you leave distractions and choose focus, distracted people will laugh at you. Because your discipline reminds them of their weakness. And this is the point where most people return to the crowd, not because they cannot succeed, but because they are afraid of being alone. They fear that people will leave them. They fear looking different. They fear that their journey may separate them from everyone. But the eagle does not see loneliness as punishment. The eagle sees loneliness as preparation. It knows that the crowd usually chooses comfort. The crowd chooses the easy path. But growth always demands sacrifice. Growth demands sleepless nights. Growth demands temporary loneliness. Growth breaks your old identity so a new version of you can be born. If a seed becomes afraid of being alone in the darkness of the soil, it can never become a giant tree. If coal refuses to survive pressure, it can never become a diamond. And if a person keeps looking for approval, they can never reach their true potential. Remember this: loneliness is not always a sign of weakness. Sometimes it is a sign that you are evolving. Your thinking is changing. Your dreams are no longer small. Every person who changed their life had a time when they had to walk alone, a time when nobody understood them, nobody supported them, the whole world doubted them. But they did not stop, because they knew. An eagle never learns to fly among pigeons. It learns to fly above storms. So if you feel alone today, if you feel like nobody understands you, maybe you do not need to be afraid. Maybe the eagle inside you is waking up. Chapter 2. Pain does not break you. It builds you. Pain is a truth everyone tries to escape. Some people hide it. Some cover it with laughter. Some keep themselves busy so they do not have to feel it. But pain does not completely disappear. It sits quietly inside a person, and one day it changes them. The question is not whether pain will come into your life. The question is, when pain comes, will you break, or will you transform? That is the difference between an average person and a winner. Average people stop when they see pain. Winners turn pain into a teacher. Failure, rejection, betrayal, loneliness. These are not just words. These are the dark rooms of life where a person meets their real self for the first time. When your trust is broken, it is not only a relationship that ends. Something innocent inside you also breaks. The part of you that trusted people easily. When people reject you, it is not just an opportunity that disappears. You start questioning yourself. Am I not enough? Is something wrong with me? And slowly, those questions start eating your confidence. When you fail again and again, it is not only your plans that break. Your hope starts breaking. You look in the mirror and think, maybe I am not made for this. But this is exactly where the eagle mentality begins. Because the eagle is not afraid of storms. It knows the storm did not come to destroy it. The storm came to teach it how to rise higher. Life is the same. Sometimes life is not breaking you. It is bringing out the strength hidden inside you. Some people do not become strong in comfort. They become strong in pain. A person who has never faced rejection may never understand self-worth. A person who has never felt loneliness may never understand the value of inner peace. And a person who has never felt the pain of failure may never understand the true value of success. Remember, not every struggle comes to weaken you. Some struggles come to prepare you, to make you mentally stronger, to make you emotionally mature. Every betrayal teaches you not to give your energy to everyone. Every failure teaches you the importance of patience and consistency. Every lonely phase teaches you to love your own company, because the day a person learns to be happy alone, the world can no longer control them emotionally. Pain is not always your enemy. Sometimes pain is the most honest teacher in life. It shows you your limits. Then it teaches you how to break them. One day, you will look back and realize that the darkest moments of your life were actually your most powerful lessons. They taught you how to rise after falling, how to move forward even after breaking, how to cry, but still not give up on your dreams. And maybe that is the real identity of the eagle mentality. To feel pain, but not surrender to pain, to pass through storms, but never stop flying. Chapter 3. Discipline is the real superpower. Talent is important. Intelligence is important. Motivation is important. But the truth is, life does not change because of motivation. Life changes because of discipline. Motivation helps you start, but discipline keeps you going when motivation disappears. Waking up early is not easy. Working when you are tired is not easy. Staying focused when your phone is calling you is not easy. But winners are not the people who always feel ready. Winners are the people who do the work even when they do not feel like it. Most people do not fail because they lack talent. They fail because they cannot control themselves. They choose comfort again and again. They choose scrolling over learning. They choose excuses over action. They choose short-term pleasure over long-term success. And slowly, their dreams start dying. Remember this. The comfort zone feels safe, but it is the place where growth dies. The eagle mentality means controlling your mind. When your mood is bad, still do the work. When results are slow, still stay consistent. When nobody is clapping, still keep going. Because success is not built in public. It is built in private, in the small decisions nobody sees. Every morning you choose discipline, you become stronger. Every time you ignore distractions, you become sharper. Every day you keep your promise to yourself, your confidence grows. That is how ordinary people become extraordinary, not in one day, but one disciplined day at a time, to pass through storms, but never stop flying. Chapter 4. The truth about the fake world. When you start growing, people around you may start acting differently. But the truth is, they did not change. You changed. Your eyes opened. Earlier, you believed every smile. Now, you understand intentions. Earlier, you wanted everyone's approval. Now you understand that not everyone wants to see you rise. Some people like you only when you are below them, when you are confused, when you are average, when your dreams are small. But the moment you become serious about your life, some people become uncomfortable. Your focus reminds them of their distractions. Your discipline reminds them of their excuses. Your progress reminds them of their wasted time. That is why you must stop waiting for everyone to understand you. Not everyone will support your growth. Not everyone will clap for your success. And that is okay. You are not here to impress everyone. You are here to become the person you were meant to be. Fear will try to stop you. Comfort will try to trap you. People's opinions will try to control you. But if you listen to every voice, you will lose your own. The eagle does not fly low just to make other birds comfortable. It rises. It goes higher. It chooses the sky over the crowd. And you must do the same. Chapter 5. The Rebirth of the Eagle. The eagle does not only fly high, it also knows how to rebuild itself. There comes a time when the eagle becomes weak. Its wings feel heavy. Its strength starts fading. Its old way of living no longer works. At that moment, the eagle has two choices. It can give up, or it can transform. And transformation is never easy. Sometimes, to create a new life, you must let your old version go. The same is true for us. Many people want a new life, but they still hold on to old habits. They want confidence, but they avoid discipline. They want peace, but they stay in toxic patterns. They want success, but they keep choosing comfort. But change does not happen until you decide, I cannot remain the same anymore. Sometimes healing means leaving what is hurting you, leaving the habits that waste your time, leaving the people who drain your energy, leaving the fear that has controlled you for years. Rebirth feels painful because your old identity is breaking. But that pain is not the end. It is the beginning. A butterfly must go through darkness before it flies. A diamond must go through pressure before it shines. And you may have to go through pain before your strongest version is born. So if life feels difficult right now, maybe you are not breaking. Maybe you are becoming someone new. Chapter 6. Wake up the eagle inside. You listen carefully. You were not born weak. You were born with fire inside you. But slowly, the world taught you fear. People told you to think small, to play safe, to avoid risk. Failures made you doubt yourself. Rejection made you question your worth. And slowly, you started believing that maybe you are ordinary. But you are not ordinary. There is still something powerful inside you. That quiet voice that says, do not give up. That strength that makes you rise after every fall. That fire that refuses to die. Think about all the nights you felt alone, all the moments when nobody understood you, all the times you were broken inside but still got up the next day. Those moments were not destroying you. They were preparing you. The eagle never waits for permission. It does not ask the world for approval. It simply spreads its wings and flies. Now the question is, will you stay lost in the crowd? Will you keep living by other people's expectations? Will you keep hiding behind excuses? Or will you wake up the eagle inside you? There will never be a perfect time. Nobody is coming to save you. One day you must rise for yourself. Fight for yourself. Believe in yourself. Because winners are not born different. They make different choices. When the world gives up, they take one more step. When others choose excuses, they choose discipline. When others choose comfort, they choose growth. So today, make a promise to yourself. You will no longer accept an average life. You will no longer let fear control your dreams. You will rise. You will focus. You will build discipline. And you will become the person you were always meant to be. If this message touched you, like this video, subscribe to the channel and write in the comments, "I was born to fly." Because maybe your new life begins right here.